afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. I've got a nice one for you here today, folks. Very affordable diesel. This is a 2001 National Caribbean, model number 4340. This is a 34-foot rear-engine diesel motorhome with only 21,000 miles. Folks, this is kind of a unique situation. We sold this unit about a year and a half ago. Really nice couple. They bought it to take it on a cross-country trip as a bucket list. Anyway, they bought this thing. They put several $1,000s worth of brand new Michelin tires on it. Drove it on a 4,000+ mile cross-country trip. Went out west over the Rockies, up into Canada, California, Washington. Went all over. Spent several months on this trip. Finished their trip, came back home, and traded it in on a smaller motorhome so they can do some local camping. So this is a 34-foot, it's got a slide out, and I'm talking about every little thing on it works, folks. 21,000 miles, had 17,000 on it when they bought it. It's got the 260 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel, the ISB Cummins turbo diesel. And I know a lot of you are going to think that's a small engine, but let me tell you something. They took it over the Rockies without any problem. They took it all over the country. And he claims, it swears up and down on flat land, he gets 10 to 11 miles a gallon with this motorhome, which is incredible for this size diesel. It's got a 6.5 LP generator that runs great, 950 hours. Like I said, it's got Michelin tires, less than a year old, with about 4,000 miles on them. I mean, I hate to say those tires cost, folks, if you had to replace those tires. They're very expensive, but you don't have to for a long time. Full, just a Dura frame with the full pass-through storage. He had everything serviced before his trip. All the fluids changed and everything, generator included. Of course, I know there's really no fluids in a propane generator, but he had everything serviced, everything he could have done to it before his trip, he had done to it. I mean, this motorhome, we haven't even inspected it yet, but it's safe to say you could take it today if you wanted to. I can't find a thing in the world that doesn't work on it. Even the dash air is ice cold. It's got a LumiGuard patio awning. You can see the outside for a 16-year-old motorhome is in really nice condition. I mean, it's not new. It is a used motorhome, folks. There's going to be a few little spots, like right here in the paint. You got a little bit of cracking right there in the stripes, which, to be honest with you, folks, that's well above average condition for an 01 model. Glass is perfect. Everything works on it, folks. We haven't checked it yet, but we will if you want us to. But this unit is only $39,900. Like I said, almost new Michelins. Just got back from a 4,000 mile trip. Air horns, air suspension. In that 260 horsepower, like I said, they took it out west. It obviously has enough power to get the job done. Let's look inside. Now, they did put this laminate, I think they did. I'm going to have to look back on the old video and see, because I'm pretty sure this unit had carpet in it when we sold it to them. They probably had that put in so they won't have to mess with trying to clean carpet. It does have carpet like in the floorboard of the driver's seat and in the back bedroom under the table. But it's got this wood grain looking laminate floor throughout the entire RV, which is a little easier to clean. Beautiful motorhome, folks. I mean, you can tell it's 21,000 mile motorhome. Got the 4-speed Allison transmission, which pairs perfectly with that 260 horse. Voyager backup camera works great. I know it doesn't look like it on the screen, but in person it looks great. 953 hours. This air is ice cold in here, folks. I mean, he even had the air conditioner serviced and the Freon topped off, and I mean, we're sitting here at idle. We're blowing 30s and 40s out the vents at idle in a diesel. And that'll get colder as you go down the road. Seats look great. They both swivel for party seating. Power gear, hydraulic leveling jacks. The batteries were replaced right before he took his trip. Got all new battery banks. Corian countertops. Got the rope lighting overhead. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but there you go. All these nice rope lighting. Got a recliner, swivel chair. This air conditioner, this roof air, is absolutely frigid. And you can see, I mean, it's blowing 30s. And it is hot outside, folks. Wow, look at that. And we're in the middle of a gravel parking lot with no shade, and it's about 85 degrees right now and just getting hotter and hotter. So dual pane windows, so it's a very well insulated RV. Now it does have a couple of the windows, and this is really common in those early 2000 models. A couple of the windows, the seals between the panes are going bad, so they're a little bit cloudy. Doesn't affect the functionality of them whatsoever, so that's just part of buying a used RV, folks. What we do when we check one of these out, and this includes a major systems check by our certified RV techs, even though I seriously doubt they're going to find anything they can repair on it, but we're still going to check it anyway, and it should be a pretty quick and easy one. But what we're going to do is we're going to check the generator, we're going to check the running, the driving, we're going to check the roof airs, the refrigerator on gas electric, we're going to check the microwave, it's a convection oven too, we'll check that, the stove top, the LP systems, check it for leaks, check the plumbing system, make sure all the faucets and spigots work like they're supposed to, we check all the plug-ins, all the cabinets, all the drawers, we make sure the table booth and sofa make beds like they're supposed to, make sure all the lights work, all the window treatments work. Basically, we cover everything. We check the jacks, the slide out, everything that has to do with the functionality. We check the awning, make sure it works like it's supposed to. And if any of those items or any of the other items that we check that I didn't mention, if any of those don't work, we repair it before you pick this unit up or we deliver it. Again, folks, I don't see anything in the world that we could do to this motorhome to make it any nicer than what it is now. But we will check it, and of course when you take that option, you also get a complete walkthrough and demonstration by the RV tech that checked it out. And what it does after purchase, it goes into line, and a queue is what we call it. I don't know how many RVs are in front of it, but you know, it just depends on when you buy it, because I don't know when you're buying this motorhome. You may be seeing this video a month after I shot it. Of course, by then I'm sure it'll be sold, but you never know. But once it's sold, it goes in a line. Once it gets into the shop, the techs spend, this one right here should be done in a few hours once they get it to its place in the shop. I can't imagine this thing needing a thing at all, just knowing the people and knowing how they took care of it and what they did with it. I mean, it literally, they got back 2 weeks ago from their trip, so I mean, it just came off the road. But anyway, folks, if you take that option, you're going to get a full, complete demonstration and walkthrough, starter kits, temporary tags, instructional DVDs, and more. Not even the bevel glass is not even broken. But anyway, this is a non-smoker owned as well. So all that included for $39.9 out the door. No extra fees, no surprises, no games, no gimmicks. These other dealers are going to hit you up with $2,000 or $3,000 worth of freight fees, dock fees, processing fees, get ready fees, dock fees, prep fees, whatever they want to call it, folks. They're all 100% dealer profit, all 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. We've been doing this for over 49 years. We charge no extra fees whatsoever. The price is haggle free with the services provided. Now, if you want to come get this motorhome today, pay for it and take it home, you can take it as is. No inspection, no walkthrough. Be honest with you, folks, if I was going to do that with one, this would be it, because I can't imagine anything in the world being wrong with this motorhome. But you can certainly take it that way, and we will discount the motorhome whatever the price of the inspection cost us. And that's several $100s, because certified RV techs are not cheap. And time is money, because they get paid by the hour. So if you want to take that option, we'll be more than happy to give you a discount, and we'll put the rooms in and crank it up, and you can drive it home the same day you purchase it with no inspection, no walkthrough. But be honest with you, folks, Like I said, if I was going to do that with one, this would be it. Beautiful cherry cabinets, solid wood. National makes an incredible product. In 2001, when this one was built, National was the 4th largest motorhome manufacturer in the industry. And they were more expensive. I mean, this thing new in 2001 was more expensive than a comparable Winnebago or a Fleetwood or you know, it was the same price as many of the Holiday Ramblers and Monacos were in 2001. But you got what you paid for. That is a high quality unit. I mean, the solid wood cabinets, Corian countertops, and much more. Let's see if this is getting cold. I haven't had this on very long. 63. If I remember, we'll check it here in a minute. 62, 63. At the end of the video, we'll check it and see if it's dropped any, because I haven't had that on more than about 20 minutes. So, but I do guarantee that to work, but I want to show you as well. I got ceramic tile floor in the bathroom. I like this bathroom setup. Got a slide out pantry right here, first of all. You've got a walk-through bathroom. Got the etched glass doors and wall. We actually got a real tub. Skylight, you can look around it. They just had the roof all serviced before they went on their trip. Metal fixtures, metal shower sprayers. Real neat. And it should have, yep, this door, the door to your water closet actually isolates the bathroom from the rest of the RV. And it's got a little catch right there that you snap into place to hold it there. Got a private water closet, porcelain RV toilet, sink, brass fixtures, nice lighting in here. Again, look around the skylight. There's no stains, no watermarks. Got a remote control, fantastic vent fan. Duotherm, dual air conditioners. They're both ice cold. Got a Xantrex inverter, which obviously works. This right here is another door, and this isolates the bathroom or the bedroom off from the rest of the coach. So you can completely isolate the bathroom from the bedroom and the rest of the RV, or just use the one door and have the whole bedroom and bathroom to get ready in. Very nice rear bedroom, Queen Island bed, storage underneath the bed. Again, got more rope lighting in here. Solid wood cherry cabinets, light fixtures, day-night shades, place for a TV back here. I mean, big closet right here. Got crown molding, got the Wayne's board on the bottom. Again, folks, like I said, I'm not trying to hide anything because these are used RVs. You know, it does have the seal. It's not going to affect the functionality. The only way to fix that is to replace the windows. And that expense, folks, is not worth it to me or anybody else what those windows cost to replace just for those little lines right there in it. Most of the time, you're going to have the shades drawn down anyway in the bedroom, so that really doesn't matter. But I don't want you to come here and say, hey, you know, you didn't point that out in the video. I point out every good and bad thing that I see in my videos. If I see something that we're not going to fix, like cosmetic issues like those windows, I point it out. That way, if you buy this thing sight unseen and you come here to pick it up or we deliver it and you see it, you can't say you didn't know about it. Nightstands on each side, both with drawers, got a stereo back here. Fluorescent lighting. Carpet looks perfect back here. Well, this is about the only place that's got carpets in the bedroom besides under the table. Dsi water heater, we make sure that works. And folks, I meant to tell you too, when you get this thing inspected or before you buy this unit on eBay, you need to call us first before you buy this unit on eBay, bid on it, or buy it off any of the other 20 plus different websites that we use. And what you want to do is you want to call, talk to our non-commissioned salespeople, and get them to send you a copy of what we check out and repair if needed for the price that you pay. And also, they'll give you the current lead time for a Class A checkout. Or you may want to take the discount and take it as is. And like I said, folks, I'm not trying to push you one way or the other. I don't get paid to sell. I get paid to do videos. But if I was going to buy one as is, of all the ones that I've done, this is probably the one that I would take as is if I was going to buy one like that. And I know, and we figured this up, 70% or a little over 70% of buyers take the inspection and the walkthrough, and about 30% take the as is. So it's entirely up to you. But like I said, this thing just came off a 4,000 mile trip. It's got brand new Michelins on it. Everything's been serviced. Everything works. The dash air is cold, refrigerator's cold, roof airs are ice cold. I mean, I can't imagine this thing needing any kind of major repairs or anything like that. Well, I just knocked the countertop extender down, but it's fine. I just didn't have it set up right. Other than that, folks, this is a nice, clean motorhome. $39.9, will trade. Financing is available with approved credit. You can apply right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Got a lot of neat stuff, folks. We got over 170 used RVs, just like the people that bought this and traded it back in for a smaller motorhome. Once you buy one from us, we're your dealer for life. We're going to save you so much money that you're always going to come back here when you're ready to upgrade your RV, and we're going to be the place you send your friends and family to. And that's why we've been in business for 49 years, folks. We sell almost 600 units a year because of our prices. We're very straightforward. We like I said, I show the good and the bad in my videos because these are used. You got to look at what this thing costing you to what it costs now. You're saving about $140,000 off what this thing costing you to what it is now. And for that kind of savings, you can believe me, you can put up with a few cosmetic imperfections. That's just part of buying it. You know, we've been here 49 years. We're a 3-generation, family-owned and operated. We've been doing this a long time. There's not much we haven't seen. You know, put our experience to work for you. We're very easy to get along with. Our prices are haggle-free, so you know what the price is when you look at it. You know what the price is going to be the same even if you come down here and look at it in person. It's $39.9, folks. There's no negotiating on the price unless you just want to jump in it, take it as is. And we're not the only dealer that does that. And the reason why dealers and more dealers are doing this now is because we have to price our units to compete with thousands of other dealers that put their units on the internet. So we have to put our best price on it, or nobody would ever call us, and our email boxes would be empty because people can type in 2001 Caribbean 4340 and look at every single one for sale in the United States and Canada online in just a few minutes. So we have to put our best price forward like all the other dealers do, or nobody would ever call us. I mean, have you ever called a dealer and said, hey, I want to buy this unit because it's too high? I mean, that's just not human nature. So our prices are haggle-free, and that's the way our customers like it. That way they know what they're getting into before they even set foot on our lot. If you have any questions, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Our website is parkwayrvcenter.com. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all the social media platforms. You know, we got a lot of inventory. We've got over 170 currently in stock, more arriving every day. I've got more used inventory than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us, folks. And we're here in the Southeast, and that's huge. All these dealers are wanting just to sell new RVs now because they don't have to mess with ordering parts and refurbishing and all that stuff. They'd rather just charge somebody 4 or 5 times as much and sell them a new one because it's easier on them. Well, that's not the way we operate, folks. We sell used RVs because who wants to go out and spend 170 grand on something 5 years later is going to be worth 80 grand? I mean, who wants to lose that kind of money? I mean, you can buy this motorhome today, pay for it free and clear for what you're going to lose on a brand new motorhome as soon as you drive it off the new dealer's lot what you're going to lose on it, depreciation, in 5 minutes. And you can pay for this thing free and clear. I don't know about you folks, but that's pretty incredible when you think about it. That's why you never want to buy one of these new. Even if you've got the money, you can afford it. Basically, if you'd bought this motorhome new, and you live 5 miles from the dealership you bought it from, and you drove it home, put it in your driveway, what you did was the equivalent of taking about $40,000 to $50,000 cash money out of your own savings, your own pocket, putting it in a paper sack, putting some lighter fluid on it, throwing a match to it, and watching it burn. Because that's exactly what you just did if you bought one of these things new as soon as you got it home. That's how much money you would lose. Or you can buy this for less or the same as what you're going to lose on a brand new one in 5 minutes. I mean, it's crazy, folks. But that's why people buy used. That's why I think they said over 80% of RV sales are still, over 80% of customers prefer used over new because of the savings. And that's why we're still going strong after 49 years. That's why we sell almost 600 units a year, folks. We can definitely save you money. Come down and look. I strongly encourage you to come and visit our lot. But plan on spending several hours here. I've got more inventory than anybody within a 500-mile radius. You're not going to be able to come in here in 15, 20 minutes, look at everything and leave. It's not possible, folks. Get here minimum 3 hours. Minimum. If you're a serious looker. Because I promise you, folks, I have more options for anybody's price range than anybody else you're ever going to find. And there's no extra surprise fees. There's no games, no gimmicks, no surprises. Cedar Line Closet. And you're going to see the lowest prices on the internet here on my lot. You can come here and look completely unescorted if you choose to do so. I've got 170 used RVs. I've got prices on almost all of them. I've got to put one on this, but prices will be on the windshield about every single one out here. And we're the only dealership that you can look at that amount of inventory without having one of those pesky salespeople following you around, trying to put a smoking gun to your head to get you to buy. It's not like that, folks. I have buyers that come out here every weekend for months before they buy, and they appreciate that because everybody here is an adult. You're an adult, and nobody has to put a gun to your head to make you buy something. We would rather let you make the decision yourself to buy and then come see us when you're ready, when you pick out the one you want and you're ready to buy. This way, there's nobody saying, hey, the salesman talked me into it. My guys are non-commissioned. They get paid the same whether you buy one or not. So it doesn't matter to them as far as their check's concerned if you buy one. We want you to make that decision, folks. That's the way we've done it for almost half a century. That's the way our customers love it. That's the way my salespeople love it. Thank you for watching. We can help you arrange a nationwide delivery. I wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing anywhere in the country right off the lot, folks. Brand new Michelins, everything serviced, just made a 4,000-mile trip. You've got nothing to worry about. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Hey folks, just wanted to add this to the video real quick. I had forgotten to show you the fridge, the freezer I mean, show you it works. Remember it was 62, 63 degrees. Now it's dropped into the 50s, so obviously it works. Now, these things take several hours to get to operating temp, but we do guarantee this to work. And we run it for a minimum 24 hours, 12 on gas, 12 on electric, to make sure it gets to operating temp. So that does work, obviously. It's dropped 5-6 degrees in just a few minutes. And if I came out here in another 2 or 3 hours and left the generator running, it's going to be easily down to below zero. So that works. Like I said, I really seriously doubt they would have took a 4,000-mile trip with a bad fridge. But anyway, give us a call. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.